Hey, welcome back to Crypto Empowerment. Alan, good to see you again. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about something that happened here, I believe it was just the other day, with the FTX debacle and all the hearings they're having now at the Senate, and House of Representatives, and so forth. Uh, this one jerk here that somehow people seem to think he's worthy of being elected. Big thank you to them for that. Uh, they're playing upon the ignorance of the United people of the United States that don't really know what's going on with finance and with cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. By saying that they're going to just ban crypto is false indication and it's a false thing to say to the public. All they're trying to do is get the retail investors to sell out, give up, and go run off back and curl up in the corner, become slaves. This is a false pretense. We need to stick true to what you're investing in. Blockchain is not going away. New technology, and they just don't want us to be financing in it, to gain any money or profit from it. They want it all for themselves. Usually, whenever they come up with some mess like this, especially when it comes to financing, one of the places you can go to, website of the BIS. It is the Bank of International Settlements, Foreign International Settlements. This is the central bank of the world's central banks. This is the top dog, the big cheese. This is the one that sets all the rules and regulations for every bank on the planet. US, Russia, China, Europe, Middle East, Africa, South America, Latin America, wherever. This is it. They are the ones. And they are pretty specific plans in here. They lay it out for everybody to see. They have nothing to hide. They have nobody to fear. They have the governments, they have the militaries, they have it all. And one of the things you look up there, they passed out the other day was their rules for crypto assets is coming out. And they're fixing to put this into implementation for all the banks. That's not it. Basically, it's about a 36-page piece of PDF here. It's easy to download, and this shows all the rules and regulations for the central banks to go by. And it looks like they're going to take the crypto and categorize it in two different groups, and then each group itself will have an A and a B to it. Group one's pretty much going to meet all their conditions for tokenized assets and whatever stable assets they want to put in there with it, while group two will be the ones that will be kind of volatile. They're the ones that are going to be most of your crypto going up and down several cents a day or dollars a day, depending on which crypto it is. And so basically, this group one, if you go through here reading, they'll talk about group one's pretty much going to be the ones that they want. People want DeFi financing. Problem is the banks don't because they want to regulate it, get their money out of it. They consider decentralized financing. You see, as you go through their site, they consider it an enemy to their sales, and they'll call it an enemy of the people, call it that needs to be regulated due to money laundering and bad actors, and also so that governments can be able to tax the public appropriately. So that's a mess right there. Basically, group one. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. I am going to give you my opinion on it. You need to do your own research. But to me, the group one looks like that's going to be basically your financial tokens. Those that the banks are going to be using, they already partnered with, they already got different folks within the crypto board of directors for the different companies. Looks like they're going to pretty much turn those into some type of stable coins themselves. That in order for the bankers to use it to do transactions between one bank to another bank, or bank to a government, or so forth, they're going to have them stabilized where they can actually use them. You can't have something that's just volatile going back and forth every day. They need something with some stability to it, such gold, silver, whatever they're going to come up with. So that looks like to be group one, while group two will be all the other cryptos or whatever survives whatever's coming up in the financial world. Looks like a lot of them are going to get destroyed anyway, unfortunately. And I know there'll be some small ones that might last for, metaverse or some gaming or so forth on the apps. But like I say, you just go through here, and you don't. This is just free off the internet. You don't have to pay for it or anything. You just go on their website. Like I said, they have nothing to hide. They just, matter of fact, everything's laid out for your person to go through and see all the conditions, everything, classifications. So nothing's hidden. It's all right there. So crypto will be around. Blockchain will be used. One of the things that seems to coinciding right now with this timeline is that the BIS also has come out with what they call the Basel III initiative for the banks. It's going to be kind of going with the stabilizing of some of these cryptos. They're wanting all the banks to go from a fractional reserve system where they're basically basing what they've got, their reserves, on paper gold. Getting rid of that. All the banks are now demanded to actually have physical gold in reserve for whatever they're supposed to be banking, whatever assets are in their bank. So there's a timeline they have for that as well. United States and so forth, everybody starts in January this year, 2023, of implementation, to where they also were at the end of the year, say, have 50% of the reserves in gold, and then they'll slowly add through the years. While 2030, it looks like they're going to have 100%. So pretty interesting for the banks to be going all into gold, and at the same time to be saying that there's going to be certain cryptos that are going to be stabilized. So it looks like your XRP, your XLM, XDCs, quants, HBRs, whoever, that, and it's not going to be just one. They're all going to be using different ones for different networks and so forth, but they're going to have to be stabilized. They're going to have to be given some type of a item, some type of a number value for it to be. So just hang tight with what you got. You might check your portfolio out though. If you don't have any banking coins, I'd definitely, like I said, just in my opinion, definitely might swap some over to some of the banking coins, just kind of cover yourself. As it looks like it's getting fixed to get real nasty in the financial world, where it's going to probably crash the crypto even more. It seems like it'll be easily done right now. But like I said, here's you ever feel like you don't know what's fixing to happen in the financial world, like a future look, this BIS website, definitely one to look at, get to know and go through. Very informative. Thanks for coming, and hope to see you again. Please like and subscribe, and check me out on Twitter at Crip Empowerment. Thank you, and see you later. Bye.